Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. Wow. Hello, and welcome to Hello, I Am Clutch. Hello, I am Clutch, and I am really excited because I have made it to Minden, Nebraska, which is deep in the heart of Nebraska, to visit a place that I have been so excited to visit ever since I discovered it, the Pioneer Village, also known as Harold Warp's Pioneer Village. Now, what is Harold Warp's Pioneer Village? I hear you asking. You need to calm down the volume. Let me tell you, it is apparently 28 buildings of everything. There's antique cars, there's tractors, there's flying mobiles, there's just 50,000 unique items of different stuff, of collections, of showcasing different eras, which just seem absolutely amazing. And I've never been here before, and I'm so excited to experience it. And it's one of those places, like many that I go to, it's hard to fully explain it, so it's easier to show you, hence I'm here, hence why you're having a good time about to go to the Harold Warp Pioneer Village with me. So let's go see some stuff. Starting to give you an idea already of what this place is gonna be fun. Like, there's a car on top of a sign to beckon you in with another car below it. Like, it just is fun. Like, it's gonna be great. So there's a sign at the entrance here that basically shows what this place is all about. So it's like about showing man's progress since 1830, how we've evolved, like the progress that was made. It's really about like showing the development of society in chronological order with different collections of things and showing all that in so many different ways. So enough chit chat on the outside, let's get inside. Very appreciative of the summer hours being a little extended. Usually it's only open till 4:30 and I need those extra hours today. Oh, here we go. Look at the welcome on the pole and the tickets, and like, just look at it already. Just, oh my gosh, this is one building of many. This is gonna take forever. All right, let's go get some tickets. All right, so got my ticket. It was $15 to get in, but if you have a AAA discount, it's only $13, which is nice. Then they give you this map that basically, let's open it up for you. And it goes over all the different places. So we're gonna walk through all this, starting with the main building. You got your classic turnstile entrance. Let's go. And it begins. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take me forever. So this one first building alone is talking about transportation, and it is just full of so much. And again, apparently this is chronological order. Reading everything would just take so long, but like, you can see just all these buggies, carriages, whatever you want to call about. Oh my God, look at this thing. This ain't yoking around. I don't know how I'm gonna pick and choose what I'm gonna show you, so enjoy the ride. I just noticed at the top of the ceiling, now I don't think it moves, but there's a train going all the way across, all around. I love it. That's a dream of mine, is just to have a train go around the top of my house. So I wish this was my house. So you get to the 1900s, and now the carriages become horseless, and yet somehow increase horse power. It's very confusing. The automobiles from 1910 to 1920 look a lot like a plane. It just keeps going. I'm in the second aisle of only the first place, so I can't wait to see how long this video is. I got full batteries, so again, we are going to see so much. So one of the parts of this whole place is just collections of things. As I said, we're gonna see stuff, we're gonna see things, and it's just, this whole case is just different kind of lamps. I mean, there's kerosene lamps, there's some oil lamps. I guess that might be the same thing, or those coal lamps, but like, they're just amazing. I mean, look at these things. Look at it. And apparently it only cost $6.95 originally. I don't have that kind of money today. Continuing with the lamps, you start to get to mining lamps, because we need more collections. Then you need more fans, and that could tear your arm off, but it's also really cute. Ah yes, one of those newfangled flying contraptions. The aerocopter. Yes. I wish these two would quit horsing around, because I've got a funeral to get to. Well, that's morbid. We got a wagon here, in which would come by your house to peddle wares. And the way I know it came by their house is because they came by our house. One day, lad, all this will be yours. What, the airplanes? No, not the airplanes. And I have found the creepy porcelain doll collection. Hello, creepy porcelain dolls. Will you please stop judging me? That'd be appreciated if you would just not judge me. These are some old X-ray tubes that were used, and also got some old surgery tools. Yee. Look at this old switchboard. Look how cool it is. Just look. Just look. You looking? Good. Okay. Next thing. And the collections keep on collecting, and the time keeps on ticking. Hence, clock collection. Something I find interesting about old clocks, I feel like a lot of people don't see, and I don't know why this is, but like, so we all know Roman numerals. We got, let's see if we can see it well. Roman numerals. We got, usually it goes I, and then 4 is usually IV, but for some reason on lots of old clocks, as you can see, they do 4 I's. Does anyone know why that is? Because I know I could look it up, but if you know, put a comment down below. But like look, this clock, 4 I's. That clock, 4 I's. That clock, 4 I's instead of an IV. I've only seen it on clocks. I think that's an interesting thing. And so now you know. And now you can't unknow it. Look, 4 I's. 4 I's. 4 I's. Oh, maybe these were made by eye doctors, hence the 4 I's. Then, of course, typewriters and how they evolved. Like, look at these. Some of these are kind of very different, very interesting. Like, I do not have time to read all these, but you can pause and look, and I can pause later and look, but like, this is just so much cool stuff. I have a special place in my heart for old pull tab beer cans. I don't know, there's something to the style of them. They're so retro in 70s, and I just love the size and shape of all these old things. Then you got a bunch of old electric shavers, because why not? These look like they would cause issues. Okay, something truly just cute is that they have popcorn here, and it is free, but honestly, they have a little donation thing, so for a small donation, you get some popcorn, and like, it smells amazing. I wish you could, here, let me try to, that didn't work, did it? Dang it. Just look at this cash register. Like, this cash register does not need to go so hard, and yet, there it is. And now, to the second part of what is still the first building. Oh my gosh. This is possibly the coolest electric wheelchair I have ever seen. It's just look at it. My gooseness. So I was always bad in school at history and things like that, and remembering facts and details, and so to come to a place like this and try to describe it to you is like impossible. So, I mean, I can see these are a bunch of motors that I think went on boats, and there's so much reading. There's too much reading, but not in a bad way. Like, you could read so much. Like, I incredibly appreciate that they have explanations of all these things and what it is. And it's just, this is one of those places you can't understand unless you come here. So come to the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, and look at all this stuff. I can see they stopped using these popcorn carts, which I appreciate. But as we go this way, there's a few very cool things. Like, I love trolleys and streetcars, and they just got a bunch here. Now, something I would do want to point out that seems okay is, like, as I say okay, is these little green signs that I think mean you can touch or go on them. So that's adorable. I appreciate that. Okay, great. Okay, let's hop along the electric trolley car. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks like the ones in New Orleans. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's just amazing. It smells old in here in a way that I like. Oh, I came in the back apparently because here's where you can actually put the money. Ah, it's fun just to walk through a train or a trolley or an electric car. I forgot what I called it. Bad memory. Oh, we also get to go on a boat. Okay. Well, these are stairs. Oh, wait, can I go in the boat? I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Old man walking. All right, I'm on a boat. Look at me. Oh, so you can't touch, but you can just come down in here and watch out for big sharks named Bruce. It smells like a boat. Ah, jeez. Got a bedroom there for a very short person. And a kitchen that is bigger than my first apartment. Whoever owned this boat had their priorities straight because it's hard to see because of the reflection, but we got coffee, and then cookies, and then cookies again, and then sugar again. So 2 cookies, 2 sugars, and 1 coffee, please. I don't know what this is, but I love it. Next, moving on to the firefighting equipment. Oh, cool. You know, they said firefighting equipment. I thought it was just going to be water. But then look at this guy. It looks like that thing, it looks like that part of Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, the Gene Wilder one, where they're going along and they're just getting covered in foam everywhere for some reason. And that scene happens and then it just is over. I love that movie. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's a button to push. There's a button. What does it do? What does it do? Oh. Oh, look at that. So it makes the whole grain thing move. Everything's spinning, which causes the horses to move. Or is it the horses make this move? And this is mechanical now. Either way, I'm making something happen with a button, because all buttons are fun buttons. What about you, Mr. Horse? Do you agree that all buttons are fun buttons? Nay. Oh, we found another button. Let's see what it does. Oh, oh, look at that. That moves over there. And so those move. And then this moves over here. So those moves. Oh my gosh, I never get tired of pushing buttons. Okay, it may be a little hard to see because of the glare, but this is something I really can appreciate. It helps you understand like how big this place is. So we started just here. We walked in, and then we went to this first building. So that was the Pioneer Village, and now next we're gonna go to the actual Pioneer Village, which is all of this. This shows you just how much we have left. And then after the Pioneer Village, we'll go to the back over here, and it just doesn't stop. It's just so much stuff. But now you can at least see just how much stuff there possibly is to see at this place. Oh my gosh, we've barely even started. Okay, so we finally finished the first building, and now let's walk out to see the Pioneer Village. There you go. It's got all their individual buildings, and we'll show you a bunch of them. Oh my gosh, this is I'm at a loss for words. Clutch is speechless. So one of the first buildings we had was a fort, very old fort here, and then we have the People's Store. So let's go see what's in the People's Store. I think there's a lot more stuff in here because we like stuff. And oh my gosh, you can already see it. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can. Look at how dense this is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a hoarder's paradise. This is insane. Look at this. I can't even point it all out. Oh my god, I see bells, I see different pots and pans. Like cooking utensils. Oh, thank you. Motion activated lights. I don't think that's from the time. Different, it looks like I see Prince Albert in a can. Got some coffee. Looks like little candies or some other things. Tea. Like, oh my God. It looks like Ollivanders at Universal where you get all the wands. It's just so dense with stuff. Like, look at all the baskets on the ceiling. Why? Because they're out of room. That's why the baskets are on the ceiling. Oh my God. The fan is the most boring part because it's just a regular fan. But, look at, like, it's like an antique store, but somehow better? I don't know. I just, First, umbrella collection. Why not have an umbrella collection? Look at all the little shoes. We got little shoes. Another clock. And does a clock have the I? Yes, it does. It is eye doctor approved. There's a little bit of glare, but this is an incredible map of the United States from 1861. So again, glare is a little, makes it hard to see, but things are not the exact same shapes. Like, New Mexico is New Mexico, Arizona. And Utah has a little extra space there. Dakota has yet to have found Montana. This is a really cool map. So apparently a firehouse is not a house made of fire. It's what would be in modern times a fire station. So that makes sense. Okay, let's go look inside and see some of this. Okay, I see what's going on here. Turns out I'm in the line for Fire in the Hole. Got this fun, huge engine here, and I like that they explained to you that at the bottom there's a cow catcher that basically is there to make it so that it would lift the cows off the tracks if there were any. But I gotta say, that's a teeny tiny cow catcher. Did cows used to be a lot smaller? Since I only had a front view of the train there, here's the side view. You can see just how, stepped on a grate. You can see just how cool, how big this thing is. This thing is huge. I love trains. I mean, again, wait a minute. Doc Emmett Brown, is there a Doc Emmett Brown here? I hear he was here around, I don't know, 150 or so years ago. Oh my gosh, you guys, we can climb up to the train. We can climb. Guys, come on, let's go, come on. Wow, oh, that's actually really cool. Look at that, how would they see? Why do you have to be so loud, car? Please ring the train bell. Oh, absolutely, sir. Where? Is it this? Oh, it's a stick. Ready? Oh my God. You guys. My God. I just got to ring the train bell. Let's do it again. I'm so backlit right now. We got a caboose here as well, and we can climb the caboose because it says, okay, I climb the caboose. What's in the caboose? It's for train men only. Okay, men meaning man. All people are welcome on my caboose. This is cool. I like it. You can go up there and play cards. You can go up there and play chess. These are very specific benches according to my random ranting. And of course, with any good set of trains, you need a train station or a depot. Let's go take a look inside. What's in the depot? Ooh. Classic, yeah. Tickets? I love the lights turn on for me. That's fun. This is cool. That is cool. Oh, I'm about to go in the ticket booth. Hey. Oh yeah, look at that. Telegraph. All the lanterns. We love lanterns. Lantern. It's a throwback. I'll tag the video so you can see the throwback. Anyway, let's look at the other side. Whew. Okay. Oh, model trains. I love model trains. These are big model trains, but that's fun. Always fun. What I like about the model trains being here is it lets you know what you're gonna go on. Got an old schoolhouse here with a lot of fun old benches, a really long stovepipe, many books. I mean, this is awesome. And echoey. Okay, here's one of their pride and joys. It is the Sod House. It's a house made entirely of sod. I don't know what makes that such a special thing, but you know, we have a way to figure this out. Hold on. The Sod House is an authentic replica of the little old soddy on the plains, which is completely furnished, including trundle bed and scuttle. I have learned nothing. Got a whole house dedicated to mother's prized possessions, the rare china and glass. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's just a bunch of wedding presents. I will say, there is a lot of unique and interesting china here. And again, I like something they do, like, it's hard to see, but 1910, 1920, and you keep going, then 1930, 1940. I like that they have it in chronological order to help you see the progression. Like, that's something that's really cool about this place. Like, every one of these places, every one of these little houses or rooms shows that progression, and that was the idea that we saw at the very front. And so, just like this whole place, that's an amazing lamp. It needs to be one single leg, but otherwise, amazing lamp. But this whole place just, it's a testament to the evolution of mankind, or of like us in the modern era. And I just think this is so cool. All right, we got a big old church. Again, whole village here. Let's take a look inside the church. All right. So even though no one's in here, let's be nice and be silent. Something cool about the church is they actually have services in Sundays during the summer. I think that's fantastic. So I think I mentioned it before, I'm not great with history and knowing it, but I know a little bit about the Pony Express, and apparently this is a legitimate relay station for the original Pony Express. And so, for what I know, that is actually really cool. Let's see what it looks like inside here. And again, thank you lights for turning on, appreciate all that. You got some things that definitely would go on a pony. But this medal here is pretty cool. National Pony Express Centennial Association. Household appliances that, no comment. Oh, I see what they're trying to say. These are household appliances that lessened everyone's work. I actually really like old school like technology, things that like we use a modern version of today, like, but seeing the old version of it, I think these are really neat. Like these old scales that are like much more manual, or these things that literally you had to grind and then it would actually churn stuff up. Like this kind of stuff, like knowing, like the whole point of this place, seeing the evolution of where we came from and what we have today and how much easier it is just, I don't know, I find that really cool. So this is eerily similar to the oven, the cook stove that I had in my first apartment from like 15 years ago. This is from more than 15 years ago. So honestly, if you just gave all these a coat of paint and put them in appliance stores, I feel like modern times people would flip for this kind of stuff. Like it just has so much personality, so much charm compared to ovens and stoves today. Like it's I know they had to care more because it had to be like last forever in quality, but like this is just cool. Oh look, it's one of those props from all the Three Stooges shorts. Wow. Easy bake ovens used to be a lot more intricate. Something I find hilarious is all these old space heaters. These look like a death trap waiting to happen. But the best part about all these space heaters is the fact that it's next to an actual modern day heater. I think that's... They must have done this on purpose. Right? 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 There's a whole second floor. Whole second floor. Oh my... Just does it. Stop. It's really warm up here. Oh gosh. I'm showing more of this because I think all these old devices are really, really cool. So these are all like washing machines and ironing and presses and things and washers, and it just, I like that you can get one in any color of your choosing. Oh my gosh, it's just, there's so many of them, and I can't believe they have them all here. And the fact that they got them all up here on the second floor is kind of impressive. Oh look, it's a dog washing machine. That's hilarious. And even though it doesn't fully fit, I guess, this area, we got a whole selection of ice and roller skates from way back in the day, and some of them look quite janky. Those big windmills you see out in like the fields in the Midwest, not as big as you'd think once you're up close with them. There's just a whole setup and display of rural electrical power for some reason. And it just shows you all the things and how, with this place, I can't even begin to express how amazing it is and how much stuff there is to see. Hobbies that kept man busy. Okay, I'm assuming it's about checking your prostate? Okay, wow. This is just a whole bunch of like collections of things. This is incredible. Jeez, like look at this. Okay, so starting over here, it's just a bunch of Trivets. That's, wow. And then, what? Oh my gosh. It's just, okay, so this is a bunch of salt and pepper shakers. Oh my gosh. So in Gatlinburg, there's a salt and pepper shaker museum I've always wanted to go to, and I haven't had the chance. But apparently I don't need to. There's one here. Oh my gosh, look at all these. Look at, again, it would take forever to really take the time to just look at all this, but it just, there's more over here. There's so many. This is ridiculous. And then not to mention, okay, coming around, well, first there's that whole curio full, and then you go around, more. It doesn't stop. The collections here are insane. Like, again, you're just gonna have to pause the video a whole bunch of times to really get a good look at all this. This is just ridiculous. It's not the easiest to tell, but this is a whole bunch of pens and pencils and things like that. And like, the way it's displayed just looks like a big bookshelf in a way, and I really think that's cool. And then over here, you just got a whole bunch of pipes, a whole bunch of different kinds there. You got a whole bunch of different canes. Like, look at these canes. I wish they had the cane from Citizen Kane. Wait a minute. There's no cane in Citizen Kane. So over here you have a whole bunch of amazing drinking vessels. Obviously you have some humongous steins. Look at this train that has shot glasses in the front. And you got all these bottles of hooch. But then down here, like, these decanters are just like all so cool, and I really like these that are the different states. Some kind of shaped like the state. I'm pretty sure New Mexico, Illinois, Pennsylvania are not shaped like that. Nebraska is a lot more round than I remembered. But that definitely is Kentucky, and that is Ohio. So good job, those bottles. And then it doesn't seem to be in actively working order by any means, but it's just showing you an old-timey diner, which, if you remember, well, I haven't made a video of it, but if you've ever been to a House on the Rock, which is one of my favorite attractions in the entire United States, there's a part in the middle of it where you have kind of a reprieve, and for some reason there's a diner in the middle of it, and it kind of reminds me of this. So, thumbs up. But let's look inside, and you can just see it's like classic 50s style diner. Love it! So this is something that it's a shame I don't get to enjoy, but I'm so glad they're restoring it. They are completely restoring the Armitage Herschel Steam Carousel, or Steam Riding Gallery, I guess is the proper way. So as you can see here, they have normally an entire merry-go-round in here. I can't remember the full story of what happened, but they're refurbishing it. I know they right now they got new glass and they're making it whole again. And I love a good carousel. I think carousels are always a delight. Unfortunately I don't get to ride one today. I'm glad that, like I say, it gives me an excuse to come back. Not that I need one. This place is amazing, but here's another reason to come back in the future. Well, Clutch has been given the permission to ring the bell. It is at 130 decibels. I have no point of reference. Here we go. Oh, mama! Oh, jeez! Sorry. I think I can only handle about 111 decibels. Oh, good. Okay, this one's quieter. This is only 99. I can do that one. Remember, let's try this one. Wow, wow. Okay, let's try it again. There you go. Okay, but that's like 99 times 3, so that was much louder. Sorry, moving along. And now we got a whole horse barn, because the Pioneer Village is the village that keeps on villaging. And it villages hard. What do we got in here? Oh, cool. Just a whole bunch of horse and barn stuff, but still, I just love the amount of things. It's just so many things and stuff. I mean, look at all these. This is cool. I've said that so much because I can't keep coming up with adjectives to describe how great this place is. All right, we're out of the actual kind of Pioneer Village-y part, and we're getting to now some of the extra buildings. This one is about home and shops. Let's see what that means. Hello. Hello. All right. Oh, that's cute. Oh. This is where it's going to go. Oh, okay, I know. Wait, this is neat. It's like little scenes from different eras. These arrows indicate that I think I'm not starting in the right spot. Okay, I found what appears to be the entrance. I walked through pretty much the whole place. There's so much in here. We're gonna show you again just some pieces. So, a lot of instruments. I'm out of breath. Oh, accordions. These are great. Look at this. These are just fun, what, harpsichords or mandolins? Yeah. I don't know instrument names when they get so funky. That's a harp. Collection of really cool old light bulbs. I mean, these are just, like, this is the type of stuff that I wish I had room and money and time to procure. This stuff, like, I could just look at it all day. It is so cool. Like, look at these huge radios. This is what radios used to be, and now we just do it on our phone and we take it for granted. Oh, I just love the way some of this old stuff looks. I just feel like you don't see things made like this anymore. Oh, now this is some cool stuff. Just like roller organs that played music. I love that. Or these spin and they have like little divots in it that make the music, and like, I mean, it's basically a humongous music box. But like, jeez, it's just, this place keeps giving. Oh my gosh, look at these are these phonographs? Like, these are made, I know, these are those old wax recordings that you put on the spool there, and the wax would be recorded onto the actual wax tube, and then you would play it. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted one of these. Just to have and to hold and to shape and to mold. What's happening? Clutch, you're weird. Anyway, look at these. There's just these machines. There's nothing like this anymore. This is incredible. Then you get to, well, I've seen things like this. This is cool too, but like, these old TVs. Look at these old TVs. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Jeez. Oh, I used to have a TV kind of like this, a portable TV that got like 3 channels, and it was basically so you could watch baseball a little bit, but that was it. Then look at this. Look at it go this way. Oh, okay, so again, if you've never been to House on the Rock, one of the big things that House on the Rock has a lot of is like mechanical music machines with actual instruments that get played. So like, it's like this, where there's a violin and the mechanics play the instrument, and it is incredible. Like, if you haven't been to House on the Rock, please go. But if you haven't been here, also go here. Oh my God, I'm cavelling. Oh, look it, and then now I mean, these are just organs, which is cool. Hello, I'm just a sack of organs. Anyway, moving on. Excitement, things. We have too much to see and not enough time to do it in. Let's keep moving. So again, super bad with history. Really not good at like explaining all the stuff. But the thing I vaguely know is part of where Harold Warp got a lot of his kind of fortune from, and his ability to do this was from flexoglass or flexoglaze. Like, it was stuff for, I guess, doors, windows, things like that, and this is some of that stuff. And I guess back in the day it was really popular. We're still in the home building, and now we're talking about the evolution of kitchens. So, you start with what like kitchens used to look like in the 1830s. And they looked kind of like that. That's kind of cool. And then you move along, and now what do they look like in the 1860s? And it's kind of like that, and it just keeps going. And I'll show you some highlights. I will try not to show you every single one, because if I did, it would take forever. It really could take forever. Here's 1890. We'll move ahead a little bit. Okay, I only moved ahead like 2 of them, but I just realized this is exactly like the Carousel of Progress. I'm just now walking it. So I guess Harold Warp, that man had a dream, and that was the start, and he followed his dream with mind and heart. And I guess when it became a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. What's this? She's got a commute? Something about the rat race? Okay, I don't mean to date myself, although I'd probably be a pretty good date. Anyway, this kitchen is a little too familiar. Things look like things I've seen before, and I love it. And then they got living rooms and bedrooms, but no bathrooms. We need some bathrooms. Okay, so this way, we're going a little bit backwards. So 1950s living, 1950 bedroom, moving down. We get to the 1930 bedroom, 1930 living room. Obviously, everyone's house looked exactly like this. No one's looked any different. You walk in a house, this is what it looked like. No class division at all. This is exactly what you would get. I gotta say, 1830 living room and 1830 bedroom, not so bad. And one final aisle, the crash shops, which is, so like, I guess you got a doctor and all your doctor things. And then you got a drugstore and all your drugstore things. Hello! I'm overwhelmed with how much stuff is here. It's really cool, but I need more time. I've already been here an hour and a half. There's so much. There's so much. Anyway, can you even see me? I'm pretty far. Okay, bunch of toys. Toy shop, yeah, that makes sense. Oh gosh, okay. Woo. Yeah. So it looks like we got X-ray laboratory. A lot of, like, this hallway is really cool, honestly, because it's not just the decades, it's all the things. Obviously an iron lung. We got some just not as exciting area, but these were, I don't know, I gotta try to identify them. I'm not going to. Anyway, dentist office. Wow. Wow. Arvin Scrivello would love this place. You got your beauty shop. Oh God. Oh, what is happening there? That is. Are we supposed to be seeing that? You got your barber shop. Classic. Love all the chairs. Clock shop. Nope. Jewelry shop. Jewelry. It looks. So it says jewelry shop, but it looks a lot like a clock shop. Who am I to? Oh, there's some jewelry. Okay. Moving on. Got your carpenter shop. That's pretty nice. Look at all that. Oh, look at all these axes. No joke. Okay. Tin shop, which looks a lot like a carpenter shop, but what do I know? Cooperage shop. Just a little bit of everything here. No label. I'm going with hat shop. Law office. Yep. That looks about right. And you got your lamp shop, called Aladdin. Nah. You thought we were done with this building. No, there is a second level with antique furniture showing prices when purchased new. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Dear Harold Warp and Sons, what? How does it just keep whatting? Oh my gosh. So starting here, you just got like a million, looks like bassinets and strollers or whatever you want to call them. Also, it's really warm up here. Oh my gosh. This is kind of a cool one. So this feels a little bit more modern than everything else, but it's like computers through time. So you got your classic Apple II Plus. A lot of cool stuff here. Oh, I feel like this would be, I know some people who would probably be losing their minds seeing all these things. I think these are really cool. I do not know nearly enough about this to just appreciate how awesome these all look. Oh my gosh, these are fantastic. So if it hasn't been obvious from previous videos, I've alluded to the idea that one of my absolute favorite dark rides is Spaceship Earth at Epcot, which is the big golf ball, for those who know it that way. But there's scenes near the end with computers and stuff, and just all this kind of just slightly reminds me of that. And I'm in love with this place. I would marry this place if you could marry a place. Got all these huge record players that are just crazy awesome. Like they're huge, like this whole just apparatus of them is cool. Like this is a jukebox. What's this jukebox doing? Stop jukeboxing so hard. You're going too hard, jukebox. Oh. Also, we get to see myself a lot. That's fun. Hello. And hello. It's a little in the distance, but I'm there, I can assure you. I love these old Zenith advertisements. Just, they just hit right in the nostalgia in ways that just, and oh, and hey. All right, this is the farm machinery building. And what I'm thankful about is it's big stuff, so it's easier to understand. Farm equipment, which is still very cool. I love that there's still, for some reason, a warehouse full of pharma equipment. And then look at this. This is a 1939 Wendell Turner motor home. Oh my gosh, are we allowed to go in? I think we're allowed to peek. Let's go peek. This seems real. Wow. You can't see too much, but this just seems like a very old RV type of thing. May be able to get a better look at the front here. So let's go up these steps and try to peek in. Okay, you can see a little bit. Wow, that's a heck of a counter. So you can, there you go. You can kind of see in there. That is definitely, feels like an older version of an RV. There is no earthly way of knowing in which direction we are going. Who framed Roger Rabbit? All right, next building. Time for trucks and farm tractors. Like, are you kidding me? Like, geez, look at just, oh my, it just, guys, it smells like a sort of old water dark ride in here. Oh my God. It just, this is, I can't, just look. Jeez. They even got some really fun old soda shop vending machines over here, which I don't think that's a tractor, but I'll take it. Somehow they got old trucks upstairs. Let's go see how this works. I want to know, how did you get old trucks upstairs? What do we have? Oh, those are very wagony looking trucks. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait, hold on. No, those are old trucks. They're not kidding. How did they get them up here? What? Oh good, I finally found the chainsaw collection. I've been looking everywhere for it. Here it is. That is a heck of a tractor. And I must say, for the 6 of you out there who have seen the movie Tremors 4, The Legend Begins, this makes me think of that movie, and if you know why, we can be friends. Just want to give you another view of all the tractors, because honestly, the tractors all look really, really cool. And this is just the other side of the building. And like, just look at this. Look at, these all look amazing. Like, look at these wheels. What are they trying? Oh, it's a swamp buggy. So it was meant to go across swamp and marshland, this thing. Oh my gosh, that is cool. That is cool. One that I feel like is more familiar to a lot of people, outside of the John Deere's, is Caterpillar. Here's a Caterpillar from 1925, which I honestly, for 1925, that's impressive. But over here, not a Caterpillar, this is a Holt crawler from 1917. I'm amazed that people over 100 years ago could make something like this. I am blown away by people's engineering skills in America. So obviously I like this quite a bit. This is some carousel items. So like we got different horses. So this was a Charles Loof horse. We've been on a Loof carousel at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. This one is from the Philadelphia Toboggan Company. I want to say that was one from Knoebels, but let's see if my memory serves. But we got others that are from Hirschman Spillman, and then more Toboggan and Hirschman Spillman. But like, I don't know, one thing I really like learning about recently is carousels and the differences, and this is very cool to see. So now we're in the Livery, I never say it right. Awesome wagon, but at least this time for the second floor we got a big ramp instead of stairs. Thank you, ramp. I appreciate your angles. You're a great simple machine. Just a bunch of awesome coaches up here, and wagons and things, but there's one over here that I really like. This is the braking wagon, and we have, for whatever reason, and I don't mind, I love it, a model of Fort Kearny. And there you have it. It's all low to the ground. I think if I get a 6-foot staff around so, and I stick it in the ground here, when the light hits it right, it'll show me exactly where the treasure is in all this. Next building is the cars of yesterday. Let's see what we got. Oh, these are from a lot more than yesterday. Yep, these are just your classic old-timey cars. I will say, like, of all the things, I still find these interesting, but not as much as some of the other things. But for those who do like this seems like quite the collection. Something I'm liking more than anything is seeing some of the really old license plates. I think that's kind of fun, just to see the old designs of license plates on these cars. Yeah, see? I'm gonna get you, son, see? I'm a talking lamb. Bah! Yeah, see? So here is a whole bunch of old Dodges, which, again, pretty cool, but I gotta say, it's pretty hot up here, like it is on every second floor, so I probably gotta get out of Dodges. So this is the 1937 Vagabond trailer. And again, just kind of a really cool, much older trailer that I think this old aesthetic is just awesome, that this is what they're coming up with, like close to 100 years ago now. And why not have just a collection of parking meters? Because, again, why not? I will say, I think the thing that amazes me the most about all these cars, like all these cars, and all of these cars over here, is that I'm currently on the second floor of a building, and okay, I think actually, I was about to say, I have no idea how they get the cars up here. Then I just figured out, if you look way in the back, there's a door right there. Duh. I thought maybe they built, I don't know what I thought. Go home, Clutch, you're tired and hot. So we just came from the cars of yesteryear, but these are yesteryear's automobiles. Let's find out what the difference is. The answer is there is no difference. It's just different styles of cars. Little hard to read the sign on this one, but this is yesteryear's Ford, so more cars, but I think it's of bikes, motorcycles, and snowmobiles. So this one should be a little different. Let's look. Okay, so it starts as Fords and regular cars, but let's keep exploring. Remember when I was just talking about how I like old license plates? Well, they made a wall of them for me, which is incredibly kind. Also, how is every single one of them 17972 or some slight variant? That's impressive. This very well may be the most amazing emergency unit I've ever seen. This is cool. I like this. Okay, something different than cars, which again, nothing against cars, just they don't pull me the same way as other stuff. Old-timey bicycles. I love them. Look at the big wheels. How do you get up there? It's crazy. So lots of cool little ones here. Fun Schwinns. Oh, look at this. That's kind of a Pee Wee Herman bike right there. But let's keep going. Look at this. This has got a motor power. That's awesome. That thing, the Flying Merkle. Oh, I might have to adopt that name. Instead of hello, I am Clutch. Hello, I am the Flying Merkle. Not as catchy, anyway. But look at all these. These are like, so these must be like, okay. Early motorcycles. Duh, Clutch. Wow, you really are too hot. But look at all these. These are awesome. I like these. I always love a classic sidecar. Makes me miss going on Hagrid's. Oh yeah, look at, that's some fun stuff. And then you got some fun snowmobiles of different kinds. I've never snowmobiled, but it seems very fun. But you got a lot of them. They're all very vibrant with colors, I suppose, so you don't get lost in the snow, among other cool reasons. But like these just are fantastic. These, I've always liked different kind of transportation. Like I'm a big monorail fan. I've said, I think in other places, I love unique modes of transportation, and snowmobiles qualify. Hello, Clutch here. I would like the most American car you can find. What do you got for me? Well, do we have something for you? Dun 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 dun. So this car stuck out to me because it's branded with the Pioneer Village. This was an airport courtesy car. There's a really small airport like a half a mile away from here, and apparently this car was to pick you up and take you there. I need to look into that and understand when this was in use, because that is unbelievably awesome. Okay, I think this is one of the last buildings we haven't been in yet. It's the agriculture building. Agricultural building. Okay, let's see what's going on. Hot handle, hot handle. It's like Home Alone. Ow. Okay. Definitely an agricultural building. A lot of like tractor stuff, things like we've seen before. Very similar to farming building. I'm telling you, the second we go up to a second level, it increases by like 20 degrees. It's so hot up here. But there's a lot of cool stuff here, so let's go, let's go. We have the most colorful and vibrant set of wrenches I have ever seen. Monkey wrenches in particular. Apparently, and I'm reading the sign to you that you can't see, the monkey wrench was named after its inventor, Charles Monkey, M-O-N-C-K-Y, who sold his patent for only 2,000 bucks. I don't know when, but sorry, Mr. Monkey. And we got all these awesome old gas pumps. These are really cool. I love them, I love them. All right, everyone. We know you've been waiting patiently for me to get to this point. You wanted to see the most important collection, and it is here. The collection of wagon jacks. Oh, yes, everyone says, please come to Pioneer Village to see the wagon jacks. It's what we love. It's what we need to see. It's why we even show up. Here they are. I can't hold the bit. These are plows. That's what they're called. The name again is These Are Plows. Okay, so these are bigger tractors. These are incredible. These are cool. Oh my gosh, look, they're like trains. They're like humongous trains. This is awesome. Look at this. Oh my gosh, how did they build these? These are just craziness, man. Look at that. And not as exciting, but still really cool. Wow. This place. Oh, no, another building. We got a blacksmith shop. Let's check out the blacksmith shop. And as described. That's a lot of horseshoes. This must be the luckiest room in the country. No, they're all upside down. This is the unluckiest room in the country. Well, hello, we meet again. And I must say, this is an amazing place. So, we're nearing the end. Apparently, if you can see kind of behind me, there's a bunch of paintings. Famous paintings or by famous artists. Again, I am an uncultured swine, so I am not very knowledgeable on that topic. So maybe I'll point out a few, but I just really like showing you this huge mirror because I like seeing myself. Hello, 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 hello. So as you can see, just a lot of different paintings. There's different like sculptures, and it seems based on the artist what you get to see. But it's another cool section. To kind of take the time to show you it all, again, would just take forever. So here's a couple of them. Oh, wait a minute. I know this one. I know this one. Oh yeah. That's a famous piece right there. I only know it because my parents have that same thing at home. So you got a lot of interesting portraits here. Seems like some very old photographs, which is kind of cool. And then on the other side, you just have all these like statues of different scenes and different stories. Again, there's just too much. There's just too much in the best way possible. Some more collections near the front, which I'm enjoying very much. But particularly, I like these old banks. I think these are great. There's a few little mechanical ones here, which I just think, I used to have a bank collection when I was a kid, but it was mostly plastic stuff. But this stuff still really, it hits a spot in me that I just find awesome. So we finally made it to the exit here. And of course that means we have to stop at the gift shop. Let's take a look around the gift shop. We got some Rainbow School kit. I just like it because it's got the branding of Pioneer Village on here. Let's keep looking. Ooh. All right, let's take a look around and what we got. And this is my spot. We got some fun mugs. We got plates. Anything you can want that says Pioneer Village. Also, they got a sale, and then also a sale. Did you say you wanted a Pioneer Village thermometer? Well, then we've got you covered. It will let you know how hot it was on all those second floors. So something I'm kind of loving is it looks like they have a lot of those random trinkets and things that we saw in the collections, and you can just buy some of them. Like, you can get this Pepsi Cola thing for $23. Oh, this whole thing spins. Look at this. Well, that's awesome. You could get a pipe and fun things, and then you come all the way over here. I could take home a mechanical bank if I wanted to, and it's only 55 bucks. Honestly, I think that's not terrible. Or you got this one, Professor Pooh Frog, for also 55. But just the fact you could take some of this stuff home that's like really neat, interesting stuff, that's great. I love it. You got some hats. I love a good hat. What do we got here? 32 bucks. Yeah. You also got some shirts. Not a lot, but oh, that one's a little cooler. Maybe. They also have a couple awesome magnets. I love this one because that kind of helps you realize where Minden is in Nebraska. I thought I'd come back into the store to close this out because this is just amazing. So thank you for coming with me to the Pioneer Museum. Oh my, this is one of the best places I've ever been. There's so much. You don't even know how much I didn't show because you could literally spend so much more time here. I probably spent about 2.5, 3 hours here. You could easily spend upwards of 5, 6 hours just really reading everything, looking at everything. Look at this room alone. There's just so much. Oh my gosh, so I love it here. I wish this was easier to get to for people because, again, middle of Nebraska. Lincoln is probably the closest major city. Omaha after that, and then in the other direction, I don't even know. I mean, I came from Denver, that area, and that was a 5-hour drive for me. This place is I'm at a loss for words. It's just fantastic. So, oh my gosh. If you can make it out to the Pioneer Village, please do. It is a beautiful, wonderful place. But I'll just leave you with enjoying what we just saw together. So for that, goodbye. I am still Clutch. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. 'Cause it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, starting at the end of every day. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. Wow.